Imagine it's a cold winter day, January 26, 1340. Off the coast of western France. The choppy sea is littered with the debris of a failed military campaign. On this very day, King Edward III of England captures a man whose ambition is about to change the face of Europe, Charles of Blois, a contender for the Duchy of Brittany. But this wasn't a capture on some muddy battlefield. It happened right here, on the water. Now, Brittany wasn't just any piece of land. It was a strategic dagger pointed at the Atlantic, sitting right between England and France. Its rulers had to play a delicate balancing act, but when Duke John III died without an heir, everything exploded. Two men claimed the title, Jean de Montfort, who had England's backing, and Charles of Blois, supported by France. This kicked off a brutal civil war, the War of the Breton Succession, which was really a war within the much larger 100 Years' War. So, back to that January day, Charles of Blois was sailing back from a campaign along the Breton coast when his fleet was ambushed by English ships. The fight was quick, decisive. Charles was captured and shipped off to England. His capture was a massive blow to France. It took their strongest candidate for Brittany right off the board. For England's Edward III, this was a jackpot. Controlling Brittany meant controlling vital ports, crucial supply lines, and the ability to put constant pressure on northern France. This moment also highlighted a new reality of medieval warfare. Sea power was becoming king. Ships were no longer just floating taxis for soldiers. They were powerful weapons of war. You might think a captured noble would be executed, but that's not how it worked. High-ranking prisoners were valuable assets. Charles of Blois spent the next 8 years in captivity. He lived comfortably, but he was completely powerless. In the chess game of medieval politics, taking a queen off the board through imprisonment was often smarter than killing her. While Charles was locked away, England tightened its grip on Brittany. But even 8 years of captivity didn't end the war. Once he was finally released, Charles went straight back to the fight. He would eventually die on the battlefield, years later. The events of January 26, 1340, are a powerful reminder that medieval wars weren't just a series of epic battles. Power was a slow-moving tide. Capturing a key figure could be as important as winning a siege. Control of the sea lanes became as critical as control of a castle. This was an era where the fate of an entire kingdom could shift on the deck of a single ship, a noble taken at sea, a kingdom strengthened without a single major battle. And Europe's long, grinding wars just kept rolling on. Thanks for watching. Join us tomorrow as we dive into another key moment from history. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more.